Like, comment, subscribe.
Ring the bell.
Oh, yeah.
What am I going in there for? Oh, mail.
You're going to go in there and check for mail and get you an iced tea. Yep, now we're going to be rolling. After I do this here real quick. Let's see if anybody's going to play today. What is today? Monday? Everybody should be at work, so we'll see how many seconds are sitting around, sitting in your truck.
I'll be back.
What's happening, guys? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? All right, who do we got in here? Oh, Brandon Hicks, you are first, man. Tar Heel Nation. What's up, Dennis? How you doing, man? Max? Doing good. We're doing good. Yeah, you were second. Now look, she just figured out where we're going. What's up, Larry? And Terry. We got Terry and Larry in the house. Who else is coming in? Mr. John Fornwald himself, Mr. Dedicated. He's dedicated to his job. What's up, Will? You're getting loaded in Memphis, huh? We're sitting over here in Springfield. We had to drop our trailer here. We picked up some orange juice from Tropicana in Florida. They didn't have anything that worked with our home time, so they had us go ahead and bring the load here. If I could have dropped it early, it would have worked, but it was a Walmart live unload for the 25th, and we got to be, yes, Justin, we're at the yard, and we got to be leaving Springfield for home time on the 26th. Truck goes in the shop. So what he did is he had us bring it to Springfield. And guys, I don't know if you've ever had this before, anyone who works for Prime, but as soon as we did our drop trailer car call, sales put a load on us. They pre-planned us, which is, I don't think I've ever had sales pre-plan us out of the yard. It was a load picking up over here at Bass Pro Shops and shooting out to California, but it delivered on the 27th, I think. I can't remember. But it wasn't going to work for us unless we could shoot it straight to Fontana, drop it, and get something coming straight back here. And when I talked to Night Dispatch, I was like, I don't think it's going to. He goes, yeah, that ain't going to work. He goes, that's just too many variables that can mess your home time up. So they took that off of us, and driver's lineup only had some garbage that I didn't want. So we waited till this morning. Now we got a nice load running up to Clayville or something like that, Tennessee. And then fleet manager already pre-planned us to pick up in General Mills. That's going out to Oklahoma or something. Which I have to see where in Oklahoma it's going, because well, we're just bringing it back to the terminal. He's got it so we can bring it here and drop it and then start our home time. You know, it's Thanksgiving, so I think they're being very cautious on screwing that up, because he was like, when he was sending us here from Florida, he's like, hey man, if you want to start home time, go for it. It's like, dude, I'm like 4 days early. I mean, come on now. What my goal is, guys, anyone who's thinking about lease or gonna do lease, here's my goal for this home time. This between, you know, I went and did my sister's wedding, which I made enough revenue that week. Everything was good that week. But now, this week, right now, is falling, gonna fall short. My goal with the little bit I'm gonna work right now is to make or break even on covering my truck payment and my fixed costs and my variable costs. I'm not planning on getting a paycheck this week. I had a really nice paycheck last week. I'm not planning on a paycheck this week. And then when I go to my daughter's, my paycheck after that's going to be very low. So yeah, I'm taking a lot of home time off. I'm taking almost 2 weeks off. You know, a week off, 4 days on, and then a week off. So it's, you know, that is going to hit your money hard if you're a lease driver. So this is where I say you can't live paycheck to paycheck, or you better have a big E fund to take care of it. I probably won't be pulling any money out of my e-fund. As long as I'm not going to go in the hole, I won't. If I'm going to go in the hole at all, because I don't get a good load coming. Well, no, the load coming back, yeah, I should be good. But if I was going to go in a hole, I'll pull money out to keep me out of the hole, just because being in the hole is psychologically demanding on me, I guess we would say. I don't want that. Okay, is it cold there in Springfield? It is not. Well, I shouldn't say that. It might be cold to some, but it's not cold to me. I mean, I'm wearing around in a t-shirt. Good morning, Trucker John. Do you work Thanksgiving Day? No, Dennis. Holy crap. Here you go. Hold on, guys. There's Mama. She went to go to the mailroom. She was going to get me an iced tea, but no, I don't think so. Let's watch her walk to the truck. She's probably going to need some help getting this stuff in. We're going Thanksgiving. My grandbaby was born the day after Thanksgiving, okay? So that's what all these boxes are. These are all these are grandbaby's toys.
Nobody's opening this on live.
I ain't going to open this. Are you nuts?
All right, now I'm going to go back to the bathroom and get what you wanted, and then I'll open them when I get back so we can throw boxes away.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll be back.
All right. So that's my grandbaby's presents. I'd be surprised if she didn't get my daughter anything. But yeah. So we're gonna celebrate Thanksgiving and my grandbaby's birthday at the same time. We're gonna do it on the 28th. Turkey fryer, oil, all kinds of crap, because at home I used to make fried turkey for everybody all the time. So I'm doing the same thing now. Let's see. If you do percentages coming off your gross, I do 5%. I've always done 5%, but now that I'm a team truck, 5% is a big chunk of money, because it's pretty much almost double of what I was pulling off as a company. Hey, Jerry. Let's see. Dave, load me 45 so I don't have uses a loan. Say, yeah, exactly, Jerry. I don't want to be borrowing no money off no loan shark. So it's like, hey, hook me up with a couple bucks off that e-fund. Exactly. That's what I was trying to think of, John. Going in the hole is psychologically detrimental to you. Yeah, what did I say? I said demanding. I couldn't think of the word. But yeah, it makes my mind go goofy. Yeah. Now I've got a really big e-fund, so I could literally make a nice healthy paycheck. But what I'm doing is I'm just letting my e-fund ride. Normally, guys, I always let my e-fund get $4,000 or $5,000, and I take a couple thousand out because I don't like to keep it up there just in case. But I'm letting my e-fund ride because at the end of this lease, I'm going to buy a truck. And with my lease completion bonus and my e-fund, I should have a really super big, giant, enormous down payment. So that works out. Unless I might have to take my e-fund when I go buy a house. We're actually starting the process. We've actually talked to some realtors. So we're actually starting the process of starting to look for a house. It's going to be very hard. The realtors even said, because we want to spend this much money and we want to be on the lake. I don't want no $1,000,000 home. We only need a small home though, where, this is going to be the house we retire to, and to get home, some home time in. Jess says he was in the hole last week, but I'm going to shake back this week. Right on, man. Yeah. And see, one of the problems with going in the hole and then getting out of it the next week, for me, or that I see as a problem, is you go in the hole, so you're already, what the F, man, this is not, I should be making money. I didn't make any money. I'm in the hole. So then next week comes around, you're like, okay, I had a good week. And then you see your paycheck and you're like, what the F, it's crap. Because they had to dig you out of the hole, depending on how deep in the hole you were. So, oh man, they're changing the damn starter right here. that truck was sitting there last night, and now he got under it this morning. You can see the starter must have been on it. It's like, come on, Prime, you can grab it with a forklift or something and drag it over to the shop so they can jack the damn thing up. You know what? When I was young, I'd jump right the hell under that truck like that too. I pulled many transmissions out before even jacking things up to get them out from under. And I just look at him right now and I think there ain't no way in hell I would be laying on that ground. Where do I want to buy? Well, I'm about 90% sure I'm going to just do a lease purchase and buy it out within the 3 years. I was kind of thinking about getting a used truck at a Pedigree, you know, low mileage used truck. Then I was thinking, okay, originally I was thinking, let me run to a bank, get a loan, go to a dealership and get it. But what I've done, guys, and I'm going to talk to more about this in a whole other video, is I've spec'd out a Freightliner with Prime specs. In other words, what you would get if you came to Prime. And the cost of that truck to buy from a dealership is not much more than doing a 3-year lease purchase on it. By the time you pay interest and everything over here, you're better off doing a lease purchase. Now, here's the thing. If something happens with you in Prime, you end up getting fired from Prime, I don't know, maybe jumping on your or something. It's not too soon, right? Anyways, if something like that happens, you better be prepared to buy the truck from them. But then again, if you were buying from a bank, you need to be prepared to get a new job to run that truck anyways, which shouldn't be that big of a problem. So when I make my lease purchase, I'm going to make sure I have the means to buy that truck outright if necessary. In other words, I know I have good credit to where if I had to go get a small loan, or I have the money in the bank, you know, so on and so forth. Not only that, but one of the good things is when you do your lease purchase here, it's 3 years. So they force you to pay it off in 3 years. I'm going to look and find out if you can pay if there's any prepayment penalty, because I'd like to pay it off in like 2 years or, you know, year and a half or something like that. To where if you go to a dealership, you're going to walk in there and you go, oh, God, I can finance this thing for 10 years and have $5 a month payments? Huh, Prime's a ripoff. No, you're financing it for 10 years, you know, 5 years, 7 years, 6 years, whatever you do. But now you got a truck that's worn the hell out that you ain't even paid off yet. So there you go. What's up, Wheezy? Damn, haven't seen you in a million years, dude. Okay, what's up, Music Man? Or, excuse me, Music Maniac. Metal Music Maniac. I assume you like heavy metal. Okay, yeah, I wouldn't invest in electric cabs. Not gonna find many outlets at truck stops to charge the battery system. Yeah, never. I'd never do electric. He wants to buy a lakeside Florida home. He loves Florida. Alan, you know, it's funny you say that. Melissa couldn't stand Florida the first couple times we drove there back when she was a rider. She just hated it. Now, if there was affordable property there, oh, yeah, she would probably make me move there instead of Texas. She freaking loved it. I've always liked Florida, you know, when the first time I went there, because I like the greenery. You got to remember, I grew up in Southern California. It was dead, burnt, and brown all the time. Some might say, well, why are you moving to Texas then? Couple reasons. Number one, we're going to East Texas, which is green. It's not the dead, burnt, and brown Texas. And two, I got some family that's moving. Now, all my family seems to be moving to Texas, but I do have a sister out in Florida. Texas is closer to my daughter, but yeah, I love Florida, man. She loves it now too, but yeah, you can't get no lakefront property in Florida, not for $1 billion, unless you're going to spend $1 billion. I got it. Hey Mickey, how you doing? I got sun starting to glare on me. That's why I'm having a hard time reading these. I can see your comments, but you can't. A little back bubble. No, black bubble. A black bubble, and then they decide to do your name in almost transparent gray, and then your comment in gray. So it's really hard to see. Trucking. Oh, trucking and plicking. Plucking. Is that yeah, oh, yeah. The guitar dude. I thought you could take your lease purchase with you. Oh, yeah, you can take your lease purchase with you. Absolutely. But you got to have a way to pay for it. If you start leasing a truck, you're 3 months into your lease purchase, and you get canned because, you know, you molest your student or whatever other reasons you can get canned for, they're going to, oh, I hope there's nothing breakable in these. They're going to let you take that truck, but you got to have a means of paying it. They're not going to let you take it if you can't pay for it. But absolutely, you can take it. Yours is a 4-year lease purchase for $888 a week. Okay. Now, Cliff, you're doing reefer, aren't you? Because now I don't know. I thought reefer was for. Hold on.
This one's mine.
That one's yours. Probably sweet as hell.
Yep, that's yours. I got the straws. I'll give it when I get it.
This one's mine. That's not sweet as hell.
It's half and half.
Because I'm kind of a bitter guy. Got the prime crack juice. Okay. How I always thought reefer you can only do 3 years, and then flatbed or tanker you can do 4 years. I guess I'm mistaken in that. But I want to do like a 2 or a 3 year lease. I don't want to be going that long, man. Hell no, I don't want a dead truck, especially with this teaming. Oh, you live in Tyler, Texas, huh? Right on.
That's close to where we're going.
She says that's close to where we're going. Let's see. I grew up here, and it's too hot. We were trying to move to Idaho or Utah, but we can't find anything anywhere we want to more affordable. You got to be out completely, dripping out your ear, out of your mind, to want to go move to a state that snows on you. You want to move out, man. Florida not due phone. Wait, I'm lost. Florida not due. Oh, okay. I think you're saying Florida. You grew up there. You grew up in Florida. Okay. Yeah, Florida is hot and muggy, man. Come on, David H. You can be still behind in the chat. Come on, I'm not behind, sillies. Northeastern Texas in the Piney Woods is an area. Okay. Yeah, John, you'd like to go climbing them trees, huh? I remember you like them mountains, man. Meet you guys in the elevator. Oh, met you guys in the elevator today. Stay safe out there and happy holidays. Yes, you too. Yes, we just seen you in the elevator. Now, I see people and I don't recognize them because they got the mask on. What gives me away? How come everyone can recognize me even though I have a mask on?
Your hat?
That was a rhetorical question, babe.
Oh, well, I was going to.
I mean, the fact that I got a big blonde beard hanging down through the bottom of the mask. I've got a hat on that everyone sees, and my glasses, and I just emit charm as I walk. It goes, or that's dandruff, one of the two. I call it charm. It's a nice area, right on. Yeah, we want to go to that Lake Livingston area. Yeah, I lived in Alaska for 10 years. I don't like the heat, even though I grew up in Florida. Ooh, yeah. Okay, Alaska is a little cold out there. It's that. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. Who is that? Ronald. Happy Thanksgiving. Let me get my straw. I'm melting in here. But yeah, this is the load we're picking up right now. Oh, and check this out. It's a COVID trailer. When I called, when they told me where the trailer is, they're like, oh, it's out against the rock wall. I'm like, rock wall? I go, wait, are you talking about the wall with the high value trailers or the wall on the other side of inbound? He goes, yeah, on the other side of inbound. I go, what, COVID? He goes, oh, yeah. He looks, he goes, yeah, I guess that they came in, you know, not sure about COVID. I said, all right, so how do I get the bills? And he fumble farts around. He goes, oh, I have the bills here. I said, well, wait a minute. I said, when I brought a trailer in once under suspicion of COVID, they made us keep our bills so we don't give the COVID to everybody else. And he's all, yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, it is.
So I'm going to go ahead and go in there, and I'm going to put my rubber gloves on. I'm going to grab the bills. They're in an envelope, and I'm going to just spray the freaking envelope with sanitizer. And yeah, I'm not going to touch those bills. I think what I'll do is I'll get the main bill that I have to work off of, and I'm going to have them take a copy of it and say, here, make a copy of that so I can work off of it, because I ain't touching the damn bills. I mean, am I being ridiculous, or would you guys want to touch them bills that possibly were handled by someone with COVID? Now, mind you, I'm not really afraid of getting COVID, but I'm also not going to kiss somebody that's got COVID. What is this?
And you wanted an external hard drive.
Oh, got an external hard drive. Now we need a computer to go with it. Now, what you guys are wondering about that, guys, is when you're a lease operator, you need to download your logs every 6 months. It's for tax purposes. If you ever get audited, they're going to look at your logs to make sure you worked the time you said you worked. Otherwise, you're going to have problems. I know someone, I mean, well, I don't know if that was the reason, but you could end up with the IRS saying, well, no, you know what? You were trying to get per diem for this much time. You don't have your logs downloaded. We're only going to give you per diem for this much time, so you owe us this much money. Now, I know what you're going to say. Oh, well, I keep all of my paperwork.
When I go on the other side, hand me this thing.
Okay. You keep all of your paper. We don't need no boxes for nothing?
No, I kept the big one because I put everything that was in here in the big one. Because, I don't want it just laying around in here. Like birthday present.
Right. No, that's smart.
No.
Okay. Right on.
On the other side.
Yeah, you can hand them all your bills and whatnot, but are they going to go through that and actually find things properly, or are they going to be the government and say, fine? So that's what I got the hard drive for. I can keep my logs.
He didn't even have the slip in there yet. I seen they had them all out, spread out. And he goes, what's your thing? I give him a letterbox. So I got him here. If you want to just come around. So you wanted to make sure we got everything. Yeah, we did.
That was everything that you ordered?
And there's a couple of things. One will be here on the 24th or 25th. That was from Anna, I guess.
See, guys, I told you. Remember I said she got the grandbaby stuff? I said, I'll be really surprised if she didn't get my daughter something.
Of course I did.
Even though it's my grandbaby's birthday. That's because you can't. Here's the thing. When you got a kid like that, well, for me, I just can't give my grandbaby something without giving her mama something. It's just, I don't want mama to feel bad that I know she shouldn't feel bad, but just shut up, David. I gotta skip forward, man. This freaking sun is just screwing me up. Oh, let me close the visor here. Spray it with Lysol. I don't have any Lysol. You're safe from COVID. It will take one look at you and jump to... Must be Alan, son of a... And then John's got to stick the knife in deeper. Oh, look, there's Mr. Lowe right there. He stopped there, jumped in, went inside, did something. Now he's leaving. Nice looking Yukon he drives. Needs a little bit of bath, but otherwise. 28 years, and I've been audited twice. Never has they asked for my logs. Okay, that's right. And you may never have them ask for your logs. The problem is, what if they do? Because that's the actual way you're supposed to do it. I'm sure there's people out there. And here's the thing, guys. I know somebody who was audited and they lost everything. They lost their businesses. They lost all their property. They lost everything except they were able to keep one house and the guy cannot even get he can't even start another business because they'll take that revenue too. So I'm not screwing with the IRS. If you talk to an accountant, the right way to do it is to keep your logs. So that's what I'm going to do. It takes 30 seconds to go blip, blip, and it downloads them. And it's marked with the date, so, you know, you're good. Let's see. My grandbaby girl just turned 3 last week. We have custody of her. One spoiled little girl. Yep, absolutely, Ronald. My grandbaby is spoiled. We like to spoil her. She's turning 1. Yeah. Last year we went out there. Last year we were going to go out for Thanksgiving and possibly, you know, the baby's birth. But no, we didn't even have Thanksgiving because my daughter squirted the baby out. Sooner than later. What? Oh, the thing I opened?
Yeah.
You know, so it was like, okay, well, I guess we'll just do the birth. No Thanksgiving. Because last time we went and seen my daughter on her birthday, we spoiled her. So I think we maybe need to stop spoiling so much.
No, we don't.
I mean, I'm sure Hannah will have something to say about that, but what are you eating? Is that a beef stick?
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you get that from?
Those ones I like that for themselves.
Really?
I got 3 packs. You know how much I love those.
Do you realize that with your glasses on your shirt right there, it's pulling your shirt open? I mean, all you see is your bra and boobies and stuff, but I think that's just funny.
Oh, well.
You didn't realize that, did you? As you're walking around, it's going.
No, I knew it. I'm not showing my boobs. I'm just showing cleavage.
And bra.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yes, for the load. We got a load going to Tennessee, and we also have a pre-plan coming back to the terminal. So we got one out, got one in. We're going to have to leave here soon to go get that load and go over there. Evolution of a truck driver. Yeah, no kidding. Wait, who's that saying, boo, I beg to differ, Addie's not spoiled? That must be... What the hell, man? There's some weird glare going on. Oh, it's Timothy. What's up, Timothy? How you doing, man? You beg to differ, huh? Exactly, Alan. Grandbabies need spoiling. I mean, that's what they're there for, right? Oh, maybe that's why I'm having glare issues. My glasses have got some spooge on them.
Jeremy has to remind you. Remember, Tuesday's pay cutoff.
Oh, man. That's right. What day is Tuesday?
Tomorrow, the 24th.
Oh, man. I ain't even going to make a paycheck this week then.
You'll have this one.
No, because this load don't deliver till the 25th.
I thought this one we're taking delivers live tomorrow.
Yeah, this one we're taking. Yeah, but big deal. That ain't enough to cover the trucking or anything. Because the load we brought here delivers Wednesday or Thursday. So yeah, we ain't even gonna. I'm gonna have to pull e-fund money. I gotta see how much I need so I don't go in the hole. Because if I go in the hole, man, I'll curl up and cry. Ain't no going in a hole. So we're gonna because so then the load we're bringing back here is not even gonna be on this week's payroll. So we're basically, this is a good lesson for you guys thinking about going lease. Basically, we're gonna have about a $700 paycheck this week. Not even enough to cover the fixed cost of about $12.50, and then you got all that fuel. So I'll probably gonna have to take about $1,500 out of the e-fund. But I've got the e-fund, so it's not a problem to do. Other than I don't want to. I mean, I'll tell you that, I don't want to. Whenever I use one of these alcohol cleaning pads for my glasses, I try to clean any surface that it'll benefit. Like, you guys care about that, right? Jeremy had to go and screw up my whole thought process. There goes your psychological state of mind. Exactly, John. And Jeremy knows me so well. He's like, oh yeah, let's turn the brightness up on this.
Yeah, thanks, Jeremy.
Yep, and Jeremy's on home time, so I guess I can call Lucas and cry to Lucas about the whole issue. Lucas and Jeremy can loan me some money, get me through my tough week here, right, babe? Mm-hmm. Yep. But anyways, we need to get on the road here soon.
That carpet.
Oh, that's badass. Let me see that. Is that a house we want to buy?
Yeah, well, it's a house I was looking at.
Damn, look at that carpet, Holmes.
David likes it looks like blue velvet.
I think that if that was red, that would be badass right there. And yes, I had a house that I put red carpet in. Everyone thought, ooh. But when I went to sell the house, the realtor wouldn't even take pictures of it. She was like, oh my God. So she took pictures so you didn't see it. Every single person that looked at the house loved it. They actually would find us to tell us how much they loved the carpet.
Big no. Goes into the kitchen. Ooh.
Why the hell they carpet the kitchen? That's okay. You can rip it out.
Yeah.
The money's right. You got to remember, babe, whatever house we buy, we don't need to move right into it. So if it needs paint and stuff like that, we just call contractors and let them go take care of it while we're on the road. That's kind of a big house. Or is that downstairs just like a
I think it's downstairs.
basement?
I think it's a...
They like blue, though, man. Is that on the water?
Yeah, but it's over our budget because it's on the water.
How much is it?
$230. I put it up to $250 just in case, because mostly anything on the water is over $2,000.
Yeah. See, if we want to try to find a small, like a vacation house thing, you know, like a 1,000 square foot thing, because I'd really like to just buy the damn place outright and not have to finance it if possible. So I know we'll have to raise our budget to do it, but I'm gonna try not to.
Yeah, if you want to.
I've been writing some children's book chapters for her care to guess what the first book will be about. Yeah, what's the book gonna be about, man? Can you turn the APU on, babe, and get some air?
It's off.
Because it was freezing this morning.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Or the APU's on, turn the air on, or a fan or something. It's hot as hell. Freight stones, of course. I should have known. What's up, Mark? How you doing, man? I'm good. This is good. Everybody on the screen there seems to be doing good. Unless somebody has something they're not doing good and they need to vent, go right ahead. But otherwise, yeah, I'm going to be leaving here in just a second here. I see you buzzed your hair. Yes, I had a nice haircut. Want to see it? Damn it. It won't come off, man. Otherwise, I'd show you. I wore my hat tight. Grandpa and Grandma are major characters. Yeah, that's funny. All right, man, we got to go. It's getting hot in here. I got to get the truck running. Got to get pre-trip going. I got to go get our trailer and make sure. One of the things that's scaring me, because it's over outside of inbound, that they're going to make us bring it in before we can take it out. And then, oh, it needs service. Anyways, guys, like, comment, subscribe.
And ring the bell.
David H., Melissa H., husband and wife, trucking across America. You got at David H. 6571 on Instagram. The other one was Facebook. No, I cut around the hat when I do my own hair. Yes, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. And if you guys want, or even if you don't want, I'm thinking about wearing my chest harness when I deep fry these turkeys, and I think I'm going to do some video on that. Show you guys how to deep fry and how I prepare my turkeys. Because she's a turkey.